Hello, hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? There's probably no one here yet, so I'm kind of talking to no one right now, so I'm just making sure everything works. Hello, hello. There's probably no one here yet, so I'm terrible at streaming. Testing again. Testing one more time before I begin talking. Testing, testing. Gosh, I am so terrible at streaming. I am terrible. I don't know how to do this whole, uh, audio stuff. I'm just terrible. I'm just terrible at doing it. I'm terrible at doing it. Just making sure everything works because I don't want, you guys to not hear me. So, yeah. Hold on real quick. Okay, now that I know that everything is... Ow, jeez. Now that I know that everything is in order for me, we can get started. So, hello everyone who is currently in live stream, currently joining, or even watching the VOD back, who knows. This is the 6K sub special that, I promised. So, we're not doing, like, crossworlds or anything, because, like, the last time I played it, you probably saw the video. It was, like, completely laggy. I tested this game earlier, and it was perfectly fine. Didn't really lag that much. In fact, it lagged way less than, like, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. But yeah, we're gonna be playing a couple games today. So, hope you all stick around for all of them. Anyway, let's begin playing Shadow Generations. Now, what I was planning to do... My stupid stream layout on my Xbox, I swear. Hold on, chat. I want the stream overlay at the bottom center. Top center. We'll go top center. I was gonna try the online mode. So the online mode is just like a time trial type thing, where what is it? I can, you know, go ahead and I don't know. I compete against other people around the world for, like, you know, times. So it's not an actually online thing. We'll do Space Colony Arc Act 1, because that's my favorite. That's my favorite one. Well, of Space Colony Arc. I want to do Space Colony Arc first.
Finally, I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
So yeah, once again, I thank you all for, 6K subs on YouTube. For those who are watching on the YouTube side, I thank you for 6K subs. It has been it's really good that I get to, you know, fulfill my dream and be a YouTuber. And yeah, I know a lot of people really don't really watch my content, like my long form content, like what is it, live streams. Like, most people don't really watch my, like, you know, like the second live stream I've had. Well, the first official one that isn't a test live stream. And that's fine. Like, I'm gonna continue doing YouTube until, like, I don't want to do YouTube anymore. That's just how I am. I like making content. It's a hassle, but hey, I love doing it. So now, let's get into talking about Shadow Generations.
This is the ultimate power.
So, Shadow Generations honestly is my favorite Sonic game. Well, it's my favorite Shadow game. Because I personally, I love, I like Shadow more than I do Sonic. That is weird. Yeah, I really think that, so if you have followed me on Twitter, yes, I still call it Twitter, I don't call it X. Please get that right, it's Twitter, not X. I have said numerous times that Sega just need to make a Shadow franchise. Like, I feel like Shadow can easily hold his own franchise. Like, I feel like he's more popular than Sonic, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think people like, you know, Phil Games Cage said this, like, you know, the right way. He put it this way, and I thought it was really good. People, he knows, there are people who don't care about Sonic at all, but love Shadow. There are people like that. I feel like there's more people who care about Shadow than they do Sonic, which makes sense. Shadow is more edgy. He's more gearing towards the Hold on, let me check something. Let me move my phone over here. He's more gearing towards the older kid side of the fandom because of, you know, his dark and gritty, more gritty story. His more like his backstory in general, and just the way he acts, except for Boom, because Boom sucks. But technically, that's not really Shadow, because it doesn't really. That version of Shadow doesn't have the same backstory, so. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway. And we are in the Doom Zone. Well, I like to call this place Doom Space because of the fact that, like, the Doom Zone. Doom Zone?
We meet again, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Doom Zone, I would feel like would be some. It just sounds weird to me. But like this could be. Let me try to breathe.
Latest creation.
It's really hard for me to talk to, you know, my ADHD autism. I have that, so I can't talk. So what I think is that, like, you know, the levels, like the little bits of levels that are in you know, what's it, Space Colony Arc, not Radical Highway, what's it called, Rail Canyon, and Sunset Heights. I think those can be considered the Doom Zone because of the fact that they're just like small bits of the overall, like when we're in the Doom Zone, we're in the Doom Zone, like, you know, the whole Radical Highway place. But like in the hub world, no, I don't call that Doom Zone. I call that Doom Space because it just makes more sense to call it Doom Space because it's an alternate version of White Space. And I call it White Space White World because it just sounds better, but okay. And we have officially completed Space Colony Arc. I gotta say, this is the best Sonic game to date, I'm not gonna lie. I love Unleashed. I really do. What is this? Oh, it's a ranking board. Where do I rank? I don't have any friends on Xbox, so probably need to. I am number 1 with all my friends. Alright. Worldwide, I am. It doesn't show me. My rank. Oh, this is my ranking worldwide. My ranking worldwide is 3,027. Wow. Okay. And I don't know if that's like Xbox or anything. Like if that's just for Xbox. I have no clue. Anyway, what was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. Let's do Sunset Heights Act 1. That's my favorite level in the game. Like in the entire game, that's my favorite level. I like the music. I like the setting. Close second is like Radical Highway Act 2. But yeah. Yeah, I still think Sega should really make a Shadow franchise. They really need to. Shadow deserves its own franchise. Like, imagine the stories that you can tell with Shadow. Do I think that there would be like a Shadow racing game? No, because that's what, Sonic is for. I think there'd be Shadow spin-offs, like there'd be a Shadow fighting game, because that just sounds better in general. But also, Shadow's more about fighting, too, so like, yeah. Also, if you guys don't know, I do have a Twitch, so if you guys want to join me there at some point, it's up to you. A Shadow shooter game? No. No. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. This isn't Fortnite. Like, I don't think a Shadow shooter would work in any way. like with how like bad Shadow the Hedgehog was, like the first game. I just think they should, not do shooters. Because I just feel like it doesn't need it. Because from what I hear from Sam Procrastinates, the washed man himself, Sonic Heroes is good. But I find that hard to believe. Like, a lot. By a lot, because, he's washed. Just from that, you can tell that his opinion doesn't really matter. I'm kidding, obviously, I'm kidding, his opinion always matters. Everyone's opinion matters.
This is it.
But,
This is the ultimate power.
no, I've never Heroes.